day.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, accentuate the positive, because that's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air, receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
And now a fumble. The ball's out. And the defense says they have it. They do. One play into the ball game, an early turnover.
To put it mildly, that is not the way anyone wants to start off a game. You fumble on your first offensive snap. But now what you're worried about is, does that linger throughout the game for your guys on offense? And how's the defense going to handle it? Because no one expects to run out on the field on the first play and have to all of a sudden start to play themselves.
So here are the 49ers and their offense in great field position already. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
And there's a word that constantly gets thrown around with this guy when you talk to anyone in the building. Potential. They are sky high on what they believe he can grow into in the role of a starting quarterback. In addition, there are plenty around the league who think that as well. And years from now, he can still be leading this offense out.
22 yards there, a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And the Niners are going to have a first and goal as he's able to take this inside the 10 to the 8. An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs even though they're playing out on the perimeter.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. This is McCaffrey on the give. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49 down. Christian McCaffrey, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Moody good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. 5 as he will not attempt to return. So Miami coming out for their second drive. They are coming off the game last week, which was a very interesting game in Charles. Ultimately, it ended in a tie.
And that's difficult on teams because, let's face it, Brandon, they just don't know how to react. I mean, who does? Did you win? No. Did you lose? No. Because when you win, you jump up and down. Life's good. When you lose, you set your face in that stone look so that you show that you weren't hurt. I think it's one of those things that at the end of the year, you find out just how you're supposed to feel about that tie. Did it help you or hurt you in the standings? Then you'll know what you really should have felt that game.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. Gets this one to Hill. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And he fields it cleanly. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And will come the offense as they take over. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we would be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second. How great they've been all year. 9-0 now into the back half of the season. Super Bowl favorites without a doubt. I think everyone agrees on that. What do you think is the thing that most stands between them and a perfect season?
I think it's themselves. I think it's their team, how they approach things, how they conduct themselves during the week. Can't take your foot off the gas pedal of this.
And he will find his man, Samuel. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
I'd have to say that was a pretty darn good run right there. They had 8 in the box, still able to burn them. They've got to consider themselves lucky they only give up a first down. And
across the goal line, into the end zone. Touchdown on the year and 3rd overall. And the Niners lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Moody good with the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. So that drive takes him down the field in 8. Ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they came into play here off 2 straight victories. They're back to 500 on the year. But, Charles, is this little mini run coming too late to salvage their season?
Well, they definitely dug themselves a hole that leaves them needing to play almost perfect football from here on out. But I do believe they think that they've got this thing turned around, and they are capable of doing exactly that.
It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. A short.
The best ones, they have those big guys.
Waddle's first catch, good for a first down. Tua sets up to pass it. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. Open man is Waddle, complete. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll run for it with Achane. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
On first down, back to Achane. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Here's 2nd and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Throw left side, complete. That's Wilson. Out of bounds. downs as he gets this down to the 45. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. This one thrown underneath to Achane. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be 4th down. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 2 yards on the pickup there. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Purdy now to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the 49ers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a 1st down.
2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11.
And while it didn't work very well on that play, defenders on 3rd and short know it's going to be a quick read. And really, the quarterback's just going to turn around and hand it off. So that way, you're able to diagnose the play and try and get to the point of attack. But when you're dealing with a fullback, it's hard to knock him backwards.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. Purdy looking to throw. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Christian McCaffrey with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the 49ers take a 3-touchdown lead. Moody good with the extra point, and it's now 21-0. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Now Tua. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Tua going to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that will bring up 2nd down. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Tua. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another 1st down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Nick Bosa has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. They're going to look to throw. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Fred Warner. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the 2nd half. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
And he's going to have a Niners 1st down as he's able to get this up past the 40. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down. They run over center with Mitchell. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he is going to have a Niners 1st down. It won't be by much. He needed 3 and he got 3 barely, but the mark shows 1st down.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
They go play action here. Purdy. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Purdy off the play fake. It returns it right back to Samuel. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year. And the 49ers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Hand off to Achane to begin the drive. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. A give, running right, Achane. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 3rd. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 13-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Back to throw. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They are working on that very impressive 9-game win streak, looking to get it to 10 as they've got the lead here, 1st and 10. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Play action, now Purdy. Throw left side, McCaffrey's got it. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. First down, here's Mitchell. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here, 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after him, trying to keep them from locking down.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Bradley Chubb able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. The Niners on third down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Oh, a nice grab by Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 43. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Throwing on 2nd down, it's Purdy. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that will extend their lead even further. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Meanwhile, Tua's throw here going to be caught by Wilson. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. And they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down. Tua to throw again. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll look to throw again. This ball taken in here by Brooks. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. From the gun, it's Tua. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Back to throw again. He'll hit Mostert again here. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down. And again, it's Tagovailoa. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked up by Ambry Thomas. And the 49ers are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And he gets this up just shy of the 15. 94 yards now for McCaffrey. It's a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Two yards still to go. 3rd down now. Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. They'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down. Well, they have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start, and pass plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the fourth quarter.
And that they have in every way, and plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Purdy will look to throw again here. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach. And maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some explaining to do. So the victory here for San Francisco, and we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it. So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted. So for the Niners, they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for Miami, it's loss number 5 for them on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.